Evening, everyone, and it's a beautiful Sunday evening. How are we today? How are we? What are the things that we have done? Did we go to church? Did we go to mosque? Did we go partying? We live in Africa. Okay, for some of us, we've just been trying to stay above the cold. Good evening. I'm happy to be here again. And my name is Funmilola Williams. Thank you for always joining me. I do not take it for granted. Thank you for the because you let me know that for every time I'm here, there's somebody here to listen. And even if it's just for just that one person, we'll keep coming and coming and coming. Don't forget the name of the game is consistency. Yeah. Please, if you can see me, I like to say in the comment section that you can see me. And if you can hear me, please kindly chat in the comment section that you can hear me. So I know that I am not alone. As I said, my name is Funmilola Williams. I am the lead coach at the Informed and Reformed Teens Academy. The Informed and Reformed Teens Academy is an academy calling for girls. What we do is girls. By the grace of God, we have a curriculum that we run our girls through, so that by the time they're transitioning from pre-tweens or to teenagers to adulthood, it is seamless. And don't forget, we are doing it together. So it's not about okay, after all, this girl is in the academy, everything she said. No, we're just doing what we're just working together with you, the parents, to ensure that these girls are everything that they should be. For me, girls are a weakness for me. Girls are my weakness. I don't know. I'm partial, maybe because I'm a girl, maybe because I'm in the part of my life there are things I didn't know that I know now that I wish girls to know earlier. Yeah, that's why girls is a calling for me. It's a call. My greatest weakness is girls, 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 girls. And you know what? I have come to realize, yeah, that when a girl is fully impacted, when a girl is fully made aware of who she is, a girl can go extra. A girl can do many things that we never thought that they could do. So that child in your house that you are seeing as a lily, jellyfish kind of, she's not. Your girl is not a jellyfish. Your girl is not timid. Don't worry. They like to pretend that they are weak, that they are timid. But trust me, when a girl is fully empowered, even you will be shocked at the things that they're gonna do. So that's why I keep saying if you got a girl, you got a lot of work on your hands to harness the potential. And part of the harnessing of the potential is the things that we share every Sunday, things to do, and all of that to help you on your journey. But most importantly, please, my girl is in the mentorship academy. I'm not gonna lie about the things I am doing. You can't parent your girl alone, not even in this age, not even in this time. Please get a community. And that's why we're there. Informed Teens Academy. It's an online academy. Everything we do, we run it online. So please get your girls on board. Anything from HH, they are welcome. Yeah. So that's that by way of introduction. So what are we going to be talking about today? I've seen a trend of over the years. I've seen what was obtainable. I've seen a lot of things happen. I've seen a lot of things because I've seen girls in places or girls who agree to be women. I've seen them in places that they didn't like, yeah, but they were still stuck there. They didn't like what was happening in their lives. They didn't like the circumstances, but somehow they were still stuck. Why are they stuck? Because there's no capacity. What's capacity? That is the thing. Then that's what capacity is. What makes you do what you need to do, what you need to do. But most girls lack it. Most women lack it, and that's why women are stuck in bad places. There's this group I belong to on Facebook. When I read, I just wonder that this thing is true, this thing is happening. But you know what? It's happening because the people that are posting those stories, they post it with their names, with their pictures, so they are not lying. So a lot of women are in a lot of places that they don't like. A lot of women are in a lot of places that they don't like, but they lack the capacity to do better. So now you're parenting the Gen Z, or is it Gen Alpha? I think some of us are parenting the Gen Z, some of us are parenting the Gen Alpha. But if you are parenting the Gen Z and Gen Alpha, then you need to build capacity in them. You need to let them know that they can do everything it is that they want to do, and that's why we're having this conversation. I hope you're going to get one thing or the other. And like I always say, if it's just one thing that you take, please take it and run with it. You don't have to do everything, but you have to do something. There's a wide difference between not doing everything and then not doing nothing. If it's just one thing that you're doing, please keep at it. The name of the game is what? Consistency. And that's why I come here every day. Whether I feel like, whether I don't feel like, we have to show up. Yeah. My coach will say, you show up or you go home. And we can't go home. Yeah. We are here already. So we can't go home. We are here. So let's dive right into the conversation of today. So we're going to be talking about how to build capacity for and in your girls. You build it for them, then you build it in them, so that when you're no longer there, Thank you. Somebody says I'm looking beautiful. Thank you. All right. So, how to build capacity for and in your girls. Don't forget the capacity that you're building for them is what they need. Then the one you are building in them is when you have gone, when you're no longer here. Don't forget, we won't be here forever. We're still young, yes. But even I mean, no, I won't be here forever. It could be anything. It could be your child has to go out to go to school, your child has to go to university or secondary school or hostel or whatever, but you're not there. But what's your child left with? You understand? How will your child maneuver? What is the level of things that your child can do? That's what we're talking about this evening. How to build capacity. Your girl needs it. You didn't know why? Because your normal girl wants to just slouch, laze around, and do nothing. I'm going to give you an example. The girls in my house right now. So I told them I was going online. I said, okay, get your books and start preparing. You know what? They start looking for excuses. That's the life of a girl. A girl wants excuse to just do nothing. So that is it. So you had that's the more reason you need to now deliberately, intentionally build capacity in them. This is what you must do. You must be intentional about this. You have to deliberately build that capacity. And that's what we'll be talking about this evening. Number one, let them accept new challenges. You know what? I'm gonna use myself, yeah, as the example of these new challenges. So a new job, what's the word now, job prescription, or is it this job prescription came in for me in this last week, and it wasn't something I'd ever done before in my life. I trust me on that, I've never done it. And you know what, I wanted to, I wanted to generally, that bolts, I wanted to say, my hand no day. But on second thought, I thought to myself, say, you know what if you take this as a challenge, yeah, if you take it as a challenge, if you learn it, if you get better at it, it becomes a feather to your cap. It becomes a plus to you. And that's all I needed to tell myself. And I just, okay, let's go there, let's do this. So get your girls to do what? To accept the challenges. Don't let them run and say, mommy, I cannot. Oh, girls can say that a lot. Girls can tell you 1,000 reasons why they cannot. But you know what? You as their mother, know you are their father, because I don't know. Men might also be watching. You have to let them know that they have to, because they need this capacity. They need it. They need it for for durability. They need it. Without it, your girl is gonna flop. Without it, your girl is gonna feel like she's at the mercy of somebody. Without capacity, your girl is gonna feel like she can't do nothing by herself. And God forbid that we raise girls, that think that way. We say I like to say raising talk and do girls. So it's not just in the mouth, or it's not just the it's not just in the what she wearing, what she not wearing, what air is she making, what air she not making. It's not in all of those things. It is in when these stakes are down, when everything is down, what's gonna happen? That is it. So let them learn to accept the challenges. They will draw back. They will tell you that, mommy, I can't even try it. They will tell you that. But you are the one that will let them know, you know what? There's nothing like I cannot. So you have to possibilitize their mentality, is what you must do. And it's not by shouting, what do you mean you cannot do it? Your mates are doing it. This is it's not by shouting. It's just by letting them know that, you know what, this one, I'm holding you up to it, and we must deliver on it. So give them the support, give them the encouragement, everything they need. But please don't let them balk from challenges. Girls will tend to naturally balk. Anything that is not convenient. But we know that nothing grows in convenience. Of course, we have been adult enough to know that. Nothing grows in convenience. Nothing. I like someone to put that for me in the comment section. Nothing grows in convenience. So please let them accept new challenges. Let them accept it. Because you know what? There are a lot of things that will happen as they go in life, things they didn't expect, things they didn't plan for, things they didn't, oh, well, they might have even planned for it, and then it comes out the other way. They're going to have all those kind of experiences. It is what they have in them right from now. And don't forget, you don't start. I read a book. It says all the training you got to do on a child starts from 0 to 10. That's all they work. From 10 to 18, they're just molding, excuse me, just building or whatever it is on what is it that is on the foundation. Do you understand? So, dear parents, please encourage your girls. Girls want comfort. A girl wants, oh, as a younger girl, yeah, the best time of my life is when I just lie on my bed and I read novels. So that's how I know that girls like comfort. Girls, well, I've been a girl once, so we know these things. So girls, but you know what? Life is not like that. So let them accept the challenges. Don't take that, don't be so quick to take challenges off their way. That's not your duty. Your duty is to prepare them for that path, not prepare the path for them. Because if you prepare the path for them today, what if you're not there tomorrow? Or if you don't have the capacity to prepare that path tomorrow. But if you have prepared them for that path, whatever happens, they just move. They just move, irrespective of what happens. Because if things happen and there's no capacity, they're going to fall. Yeah, that's number one. The next thing you need to do, you have to build in them a success mentality. And how do you do this? I learned this while I was in university, long time ago. What is the success mentality? And that is the principle with which and by which I've lived my life from then till now. Build in them the success mentality, which is living a place or people better than you met them. That is it. If they're able to succeed in that, trust me, they have capacity to withstand hard times. They have capacity to stand in hard situations. So building them, building them. I went out, I came from church. I got out to do one or two things, and I got home, and then I didn't like what I saw, and I called the girls in my corner and said, why would you do this kind of thing? And what have I told you about this kind of thing? And then we had a conversation around it. And I said, okay, this. What am I trying to do? I'm trying to let them know. So you don't, so that they don't fall, don't be in a position where you now raise girls that they will be waiting for you to come back from work before they eat. And they are girls, they're teenagers, they're in your house. As in, they're absolutely clueless. And it is when you come back, that's when they will see that, oh, this shirt should not be here. This should not be there. No, let them understand. This thing that I've just told you, I've known it ever since I was a young girl, 17, 16, or even 15. That you must always leave a place or a person better than you met them. That's building capacity. That's building trust. That's building resilience. That's building a lot of things that they're going to need as they journey on in life. So you have to let your girls know. So for my girl, it's already a mindset. So when I see what ought not to be, I don't even say. I just call and say, okay, what did I teach you about success? And then she just adjusts. That's it. Because it's been a mindset. Yeah, nothing grows in convenience. No. So let them know. Let them know that they must have the mindset of doing what? Of living either a place or a person better than they met it. So when they go to kitchen and they see dirty plates, it doesn't matter whether it's their turn to do the dishes or not. But they saw it, let them do it. That's how to be. You know, the problem with parents is that we tend to think, sorry, this edge is beginning to, it's not edgy anymore. You know, the problem with parents is that we tend to think that it's in the big things that we do, but no, it is in the little things that we do that add up to become a substantive whole. For example, one of them is not feeling fine, and then the other one is okay, is able and up and doing. And then she gets to the kitchen, she sees a full load of dirty dishes in the sink. She's not going to say, "I'm not. It's not my turn to wash." No, no, she's going to wash. That's his building capacity. Do you know the capacity she's building there? Capacity to take initiative. Do you know how important that is? Do you know how golden that's going to be for your girl if she grows up in life and everything she sees is how to fix a problem, how to fix a problem, how to fix a problem? Don't forget I told you last week, you're not just raising common girls. You're going to be raising, no, not you're going to be. You are raising girls that are going to make a difference. Well, that's who I am raising. That's what I like to say to myself. And I like to put in the work to ensure that I'm not just saying it, but I'm going to see it happen. So that's what you're doing. So let them have that success. So success is not, it's not in the big things per se. No, it is in seeing something that is amiss and fixing it. That's success. It is in seeing that this thing should not be done. This thing is not right the way it is, and then fixing it. It is in seeing a need and meeting it. Not until they say, do this, do that. And I told you, girls will naturally not like to do this. Girls don't like to do this. They don't. They trust me, they don't like to do it. So it now behoves on you to ensure everything you need to do, because you know that it is not for now. It is for the what? For the later life. So let's build in them that success mentality, which is living a place or a person better than. And that is what I have personally lived my life by. I live a place better than you meet there, I meet it, and I live a person better. That is because I see that's all there is to it. That's why we are here. We're not supposed to leave people and then they are worse off. Or we're not supposed to be out of people's lives and then they are thankful to God. They are going to church to go and say, thank you, Jesus. This person is out of my life. So we're supposed to leave a person and they're supposed to feel that, oh, this person or this place, same thing in a place. I'm not saying don't replicate, no, but I'm saying that they should miss That is how to build capacity. Because you know what? When there is need, yeah, for things to be done, it is that girl they will remember. That girl that took initiative. That girl that went to do that thing without being told. Not the one that waits to be told everything. So you have to teach your girls this. So it's not until you so let them understand that the way of success is the way of living a place or a people better than you met them. When they do that, they are gradually building capacity for the things that lies ahead of them. And you know what? If that is the only thing you take out of this stream today, please don't forget it. That said, success is living a place or a person better than you met them. Let your girl begin to think like that. Let them begin to reason like that. And you know what? It's going to even impact on the home front. The way they will their disposition towards their chores, their disposition towards their schoolwork, their disposition to even towards their parents, their friends, it's going to take a whole new turn. It's going to take a whole new turn. So their parents is very, very important. When you do that, so that's why you must not excuse your girls. Don't excuse them. Girls normally they will give you excuses. Girls normally will give you excuses, but please don't excuse them. Don't. It's not for you. You know, if you I told us a long time ago, I said if you're raising your girl for your flat, your duplex, it's fine. It's okay. But if you're raising your girls for the world, if you're raising your girls to take over the world stage, trust me, you can't afford. Because no one will give excuses for them in the real life. In the real situation of things, nobody will give excuses for them. So please, can you not shortchange your girls by giving excuses, allowances, and all of that for them? All right. So the next thing we're going to talk about when we talk about building capacity for your girls, you need to build in them the savior mentality. That savior mentality. Don't think they're not nobody's they're not they're the ones to save people. They're the ones to save people. There's this thing I ask my girl every day she comes back from school. I ask her, what kind of thing did you do today in school? What kindness did you extend today in school? So don't wait for people to come and show you kindness. You give that kindness out first. Don't wait for people to come and do nice things for you. You do the nice things first. So let them understand that mentality should be there. There's this thing about me that okay, let's take it off. There's this thing about not expecting people to do things for you. And now that's not saying not asking for them. They are two different things. But seeing yourself in the light of this is who I should be to these people. That's a better place. It's a place of capacity. It's a place of advantage. So I'm never able to, even if I didn't have one kobo, I'm not able to say this. Because I see myself as I am the one that should do things. So somehow, if I now need help, of course, people are going to rally around because it's not. I don't know whether you know what I'm saying. So that is the mentality to build in your girls. That's going to make your girl grow up, and that's why your girl will not be thinking that it's until she sees a husband that's when she can live a life. So that's how your girl will grow up thinking that it's on if the husband will not do something. Have you seen some women? They'll be like, my husband did not do this for me. My husband did not do that for me. And like you begin to wonder whether the husband is concerned of your life. Anyway, that's a discourse for another day. But please, even if okay, and I what I say to those kind of things, if your husband does this, does that, will he also run your life vision for you? Yeah, I asked that question back. So please, dear mothers, let your girl child have the savior mentality. That's hey, I'm the one people are waiting for. They're the one being waited for. Is there in the scriptures? It says the end next expectation. They do what? They await the manifestation of the sons of God. Let your daughter know that that's who she is. So she's not helpless. She's not hopeless. She's not waiting for people to come and take her out of the situation. She's taking herself out of the situation. She's thinking her way out of the situation. She's thinking her way. She's strategizing her way out of it because you know what? She can't afford. Look, my friends are on this stream watching me, and we talk a lot. And I'm like, I can't afford to just. I can't. Because why? If I do that, a lot rests on me not doing this. A lot sits on me going up, not giving up, not despairing, and just keep moving. And you know what? Some of us too, that's how we got to where we are. So why are we the things that the things that made us strong, the things that strengthened us, why are we demonizing it for our girls? You know how you were in school and then you were trying to learn a trade, you were trying to sell things, you're trying to do this, and now because you're comfortable, everything is okay now. Your girl is just there. That's a big disadvantage. That's a big disadvantage. If you're a caterer, if you're a designer, if let your girl know, let them know that people need these services. So don't shield them from the world. I think that's the point I'm trying to make. Don't shield them. Don't shield. It's not eventually at the long run, it is not to their advantage. It will be a major minus. Don't shield them. Don't shield them from the world. Don't paint this glossy picture of the world for them. Let them understand that this life you have to pay your dues. This life, people are looking up to you. Do you know what it does to the mind of a girl when she thinks that okay, people are expecting me to do something, so I can't sit down and fold my hands and begin to behave as if all hope is lost. So build that savior mentality in them. Let them know that they are the ones being waited for. They are waiting for them. I just wrote that scriptures down. The earnest man of the creator, they are eagerly awaiting. They are waiting to see what your daughter will produce. Well, the girls there in my corner, and then they were just doing all sorts of things. And I said, and I told to them that, you know what? I see you guys all having a clothing line. I just said it. You know what? A seed has been sown in their hearts. Somewhere is there in the corner of their mind. It may not be now, maybe in the next 20 years. I can say, oh, but we can actually do this thing. Because I see the things that they do. And I say, you made this. I saw this is so beautiful. So already, do you know what we're doing? You're already enhancing their mind. You're already possibilitizing their mindset. People are waiting for them. Let your girl know that she has what people need. And that's how to build capacity. Have you seen someone that knows that they're waiting for me, and the person, Yoruba will say, permit me to say this, Yoruba will say, enter and walk, okay. That means somebody that you're looking at, you don't go about looking at other people too. So when your girl knows that they are waiting for me, I am being waited for, she's not going to just live her life anyhow, do anyhow, be anyhow, behave anyhow. I was coming from work yesterday around 11:30. Yeah, 11:30. And I saw some girls. These kids can't be more than 14 years. And number one, I said, where are their parents? Number two, and I looked at what they were doing. I said, this is a perfect example of a girl that has forgotten. They are forgotten that they are being waited for. They're being waited for. Let your girl know that she's being waited for. You know what? There's a lot in your girls. A lot in your girls. A lot of deposit in them. So don't let them sleep. But girls tend to want to sleep. You are the one that will not allow. You won't allow. You won't allow your girls to sleep. So let them understand that's build that civil mentality inside of them. When you do all of these things, you would not know, but you are gradually building capacity. Capacity for not even for now, but for later life when you are not there. And it just starts coming up. It is now, yeah, when I'm in the sea of life. That's when all the things that we thought he was this, that's when it's coming out, the strength. So those things that made you, that made you strong, that made you be able to stand your ground, that you're still standing today. Please don't shield your children away from it. Don't shield them away from them. Don't give them the perfect picture of life. Let them understand that you know what? You have to, because there's work to be done. That's how to build capacity in your girls. Then the next thing you want to do, you have to extol their competencies. Then you have to work on the weaknesses. Extol their competencies. Praise them on their competencies. It's just common sense. Is it common? No, natural. It's just natural. Yorubas will say, "Yini me." So when they do something and they do it well, please extol it. Extol their competencies. Don't say, you didn't even do it as well as this one. Or don't go and bring the one that they didn't do so well. Any little thing my daughter does to me, I make sure to say, oh, this is really beautiful. I go back from work and she had made this beautiful top. I say, whoops. And it was really beautiful. A full top. Yeah, a full top with just, what's this thing? Crochet pin and then yarn. And then she made it. And she said, Mommy, she said, oh my God, this is really, really beautiful. Do you know what you have done? You have let her know that she has said something that she can do. That's building capacity. That's building as simple as it. It is in the little things, joined together that forms the whole. So extol it. If your daughter can write beautifully, hi, please let her know that this is beautiful. That's a capacity. That's a competence. If I write, you cannot read it. Trust me. My secretary will say, Auntie, what did you write? So extol the competencies. Don't magnify their weaknesses. Just look for how to help them on that weakness. That's your work as a parent. So the ones they do so well, extol it. Let them know that you're seeing what they are doing, because you are building their confidence. That's what you're doing. And as the more confident they are, the more capacity that they are building. That's how these things flow. So go and look at it now. There's something your daughter has been doing so well that you have not noticed. Please go and notice it. Let your daughter know you notice that thing that she's doing. Let me bring this back now, yeah? I'll bring it back to we that were adults. How many of us have pined away? How many of us have felt so hot? I felt so bad. How many of us have felt that we're not good enough? How many of us have felt that there's nothing we do that's ever appreciated? Why? Because our partners or our their partners, our husbands, whoever our partners, they never acknowledge those things. Yeah. Do you understand? So, and because they did not acknowledge it, how did you feel? We felt inadequate. Yeah. We felt like there is nothing that we did that was good enough. Do you see where it's coming from? So when you deliberately correct that error now, your daughter is going to even know what to look out for when it's time to start looking out for a man. So these things follow each other. So extol the competencies of your child. Whatever your child does so well, I have told you, I do want my daughter does so well. Oh, trust me. In short, the kind of level of what's it called? Sometimes I it wants to it bothers on you arrogance. That level of I know that. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's deliberate because the world out there will seek to make your daughter feel invalid, will seek to make your daughter feel incapable, will seek to make your daughter feel like she doesn't know anything. It is your work to say no. No, you got something. No, you do this well. Some of us, our daughters can cook so well. Extol it. Some of our daughters can write so well. Some of our daughters they can do or they are very good orators. You think it's easy to speak? Go and try. Have you seen adults? Have you seen adults try to speak and then they're stammering because they can't even face some. It's not even the audience, even to face the camera. So if whatever your daughter is doing so well, please acknowledge it, number one, and extol it. Let your daughter know that this one you got it well. And for that one that you feel that she's not so perfect at, please work on it. Not see her, she cannot even do anything. This. Please. When you do all of that, you're building capacity. You would not know, but you're empowering your daughter. You're empowering her. And don't forget, the place a child can feel empowered the most, the place a child can feel hurt the most is the home. So that means it rests on you and your partner to do that work. I hope we're learning something. Yeah, let's go. So the next one that you need to do is you have to invest in their mind. I don't know. No matter what I want to talk about a girl, that I will not talk about the mind. There's nothing I want to talk about a girl, I will not talk about the mind. Because you know what? Fix the mind of a girl and then you are fixed at life. Fix the mind of a girl. Please, I like you to put in the comment section. Fix the mind of a girl and you are fixed at life. It is that simple. I like you to go on with that today. Fix the mind of a girl, you are fixed alive because everything stems from the mind. Everything, all these things that we're dragging, we're shouting about, starts from the mind. Fix the mind of a girl, then you are fixed alive. I want to see it in the comment section. Dear parents, please, I beg us, whatever that will cost us, whatever that will take us, we have to invest in the mind of your girl. Invest in it. Invest. It's an investment. You have to do it. There's no excuse. I was telling the girls here, I said, you know what? There's a course coming up. I'm going to register you for the course. They are. If you know how many times I say you don't know what you're talking about. But I know what I am saying because I know that the more I talk about it, the more the impression is made. The more I talk about it, the more the impression is made. It's like national anthem in my house. I'm highly because these days my schedule is so crazy. So the little time I get together, I want to make the best of it. So it's like an anthem, and I ask her, okay, so what is it about the mind? What is it about the body? Then what is it about who you are? Do you know what I'm deliberately programming her so that she's not thinking I can just do anyhow. That's how I like to do. I don't want you to be as an adult. I can't be right now. If I wanted to be anyhow, I could. But I have trained myself to believe that I can't be anyhow. I can't live my life anyhow. That is how we should raise our daughters. So they can't be your daughter can't be the one that she must know. She must know that there's some certain things that it is not undebatable. If there's any English like that anyway. In your home. Invest in their mind. And how is that going to happen? How? In the books they read. Back to that. The books they read, what they listen to. Please, so any mind enhancing activity, let your girls be engaged. Don't put. I know all of us got beautiful girls, but can we downplay the beauty? Already, the beauty will still shout. Men will still come after the beauty. But until that time come, can we please deflect all this need to show off the top, the trouser, the matching bag, the all of that? Can we deflect that a bit? Have I said you dress for your kids totally? No, I definitely do not dress for my child totally. I'm just saying deflect on that. Rather, put emphasis on the mind. Let the mind of your child be quality. I don't know how to express this. Let the mind of your daughter be quality. Fix the girl's mind, fix her life. When the mind is fixed, she knows that her body is just not anything that any man can just have access to anyhow. You don't have to. It's not so. It's not until you go ahead and be preaching and be no, dear parents. It's gonna come from the amount of work you have done on the mind. That's what's gonna come from. So she's gonna know. So she's gonna know that the people she should mingle with are people that they believe in the same things together. That's what will happen. Buy books. Buy already the books that's coming from. I told that because as it's coming for me too. So it's not only you. Because I don't see if we be sure not to repeat the errors we made, if we be sure not to not repeat the mistakes, then we have to do things differently. But you know what? If we do the things, if we let things be done the same way we did at our time, we're still gonna get the same result. Of course, you know that everybody knows that. That's the first law of madness. We're not doing what people are doing and they want to get their result. That's gonna be possible. So please invest heavily in their mind. It's very important though. A girl's mind is fickle, trust me. You know, because we're once girls. A girl's mind is very, very fickle. So it takes an extra amount of work for a girl to really own and know her mind. It's going to take work for a girl to know that, So, excuse me, by the time the pressure becomes so much, it takes what is in the mind of your girl. I don't know whether you understand. I can't stress this enough. No matter what. And don't forget, it is the very few ones that's able to say, that the ones that will make a difference. Trust me. It's not the bandwagon. Don't let your girl be on the bandwagon of girls. Everything that every girl is doing is what she's doing. Invest heavily in their mind. This is your job as a parent, though. And you know what? I hope you know that if you don't invest in your own mind, your daughter will be looking at you. They'll be looking at you. My daughter knows. As I'm going to my work, there's a book in my back. In my bag rather. If it's 3 pages, I can do. 3 pages, I can do. At least I'm making, and the thing about this, we know, of course, we know this thing. We've been parents long enough to know that our parents are looking at us. Our kids are looking at us. They're looking. So you're even sending a silent message. You don't have to shout. You don't have to. They see what you are doing. So please, dear parent, this 2024, make up your mind. Courses that will advance the mind of your girls, courses that will make them open their eyes, courses that will open their eyes to possibilities around them. Please don't mind the amount of money. Don't say, what are they saying? They're going to be saying the same thing. If it's the same thing, please let them say it. They say repetition is the law of deep and lasting impression. We don't want our girls shocking us. We don't want them shocking us. So don't say she did the course last year. There's a course my daughter has been doing for the past 3 years. Every year she will do. They will do it again. I will enroll her because I know the power of repetition. I know. And you know what? The thing is, it's not to say, even that's why if you do all of these things, it's not for you to say. It's not for you to say. It's for you to say, put in your bit. Every bit that you can put it in. That is it. That is what is going to make the difference. Because you know what? I told us, the mind of a girl is very fickle. And that is why a girl is going to have sex. Even despite that she didn't enjoy it, she doesn't want to have it, but because she does not want to hurt that guy. She doesn't want to hurt him. Who is the guy that they cannot hurt? Is it God? The mind of a girl is very fickle. And that's why a girl has promised to keep herself. I'm not gonna define my body. But because other girls say, have you tried it? Have you seen it? I don't know whether you understand this conversation. The mind of a girl is very fickle. And that's why when the male folk will say the mind of a woman is just like they just twist it like this, turn like this, turn like that. But you know what? It's not every girl. Make up your mind that you are going to raise a girl and you're going to invest heavily in her mind. Are we learning something? Yeah. So the next one I'm going to talk about this evening, I'm going to say beautify capacity for them. They will yearn for it. Yeah. Beautify capacity. We can do that. See, let me tell you, one of my life goal, yeah, is that anyone that remembers my name, remember me for one impactful thing that I've done. That's my life goal. Anyone. That's how I live my life. Does that make me what does that make me? Make me impact driven. That is it. That is the essence of life for me. So it's not in the houses, it's not in the cars, it's not in no, it's in the this person came across my life. Then was there a difference? That's building capacity. So beautify capacity. Show them women, point them in. Don't please, dear parents, if you are here, if you are following this one, let me just even come out and say it clear. If you are following nonsense people on Instagram or whatever, please go and unfollow them. I do not expect any parent to be following Bobrisky or whatever. You're confusing those girls. Are we following Buku and Woshika? Are we following, are we following weighty women? That's how to beautify capacity. Let them understand what can happen. Let them understand the power what a woman can do. Do you understand? So let them see beyond a woman. Everything you do is start and hand in the kitchen. Hey, this is 2024, parents. Beautify capacity. Let them see how important. Let them see how. Let them know that it's a sin to live a life of zero impact. Let them know that it's a sin. Of course, I didn't say that it's a sin like that. Of course, you know what I'm trying to say. They can't afford to live their lives just anyhow. Beautify capacity. The next time a woman of substance is talking, please bring them in. And that's what I do for my daughter. When my coaches are talking, I of course she will not, because she can't really, what they're saying is not what is what's it called for her age. But let her say, she's a woman. I point out to her own coach. I say, you know what? She's a woman. I point out to myself, because yes, by the grace of God, I'm doing it. But say, you know what? I am a woman. That is how to beautify capacity. Don't make it seem like what's the word I'm trying to look for now? Don't make it seem like drudgery. Yeah, that's the word. Don't make it sound something. Everybody is everybody. No. I said today's case is not podcast only. I'm sorry. I hope I didn't come out. I didn't come out too strongly. I'm so sorry, but it's true. We have to say it. So please, dear parents, beautify capacity. Don't let them see the ordinary as Don't let them see the ordinary as. Don't. I like that our girls make a difference in the world. Let me tell you something that the coach of my daughter said that somewhere is in my head, somewhere. She said she tells the girls in the academy. And by the way, she's my coach, and she's mentoring me on this things coaching thing. And you know what? She said that she says to her girls that, you know what, maybe one of you here. She says she has a lot of bad spots. Bad skin on her leg. She has spots. And she said to one of the girls that maybe it's one of you here that will develop the chemical component that's going to clear the spots on my leg. Do you understand what we're talking about? So that's how to beautify capacity. I tell my girls, you know what? She's just 9, but I ask her, have you come to ask yourself, why am I here? I'm asking her the question from now. So you can't come and be telling me, I don't know, I don't understand. I have decided. I've defined purpose to her. I've told her the meaning. I've told her what it means. I've told her what is expected. That's you have to keep them busy. You have to keep the mind of a girl busy. Otherwise, let me tell you, if you don't do these things, do you know what will fill their mind? When you were 13, 14, what filled your mind? I'm going to tell you what filled me, because I'm not going to lie. What filled my mind at 13, 14 were the novels I was reading. Do you understand? I don't want that for my daughter. What do? I change it instead. Capacity building books, self-development books. That's what's going to fill your mind. That's the work you have to do. Why? So that the trajectory can be different. Otherwise, the same errors will repeat themselves. So that parents, beautify capacity. My coach said something one time. She said, you know what? Stop telling your child. I there's something that I can never forget that I've had to do in my life. And she said, you know what? Stop telling your child that make me proud. Make me proud. Please go and make yourself proud. That's how to beautify capacity. Let your daughter know that mommy is just not there, waiting for daddy to bring soup money or whatever. So that's how to beautify capacity. Let them see people, women of every woman. We have them. We have so many of them. Every woman that they're doing fantastic things. That's how to beautify it. Anytime Mama Felix Funkelejima talks, I sit down and I look. She's a woman. And I look and I hear the things that she does. And I say, Father, there's work to be done. There's work to be done. So who's gonna raise? There's been a lot of gap. It's okay, no problems. But can we bridge those gaps? So I asked myself, so who are we going to raise? I think all of us should ask ourselves that question. Who am I going to raise? I've asked myself, who am I going to raise? Am I going to raise a girl that one guy will be sleeping with in campus? I don't want to raise that kind of a girl. I'm so sorry. I'm really so sorry. I'm really so sorry. But I don't want to raise that kind of a girl. I don't want to raise a girl that when she gets to school, she wants to go and be looking for contraceptives for up and down. I don't want to raise that kind of a girl. I don't want to. I don't want to raise that kind of a girl. I want to raise a girl that is thinking, okay, what can I do? I've told my daughter, I said, you're not coming on social media until you have something to offer your generation. I've told her that is it. So whatever age it takes you, that is fine by me. So I'm not going to give you a phone because you say you're 13 or 14 or 15. I don't care. I don't really care. And she knows. So please, that is how to beautify capacity. Let them know that a woman is not, you're not just to lie down and then they sleep with you. Come on. There's more to a woman. I told my daughter, you know what? I said, you know what? Before the end of this year, 2 more books are going to come out. I told her, what am I doing? I'm beautifying capacity. I'm beautifying capacity. Beautify it. Don't make it seem a drudgery. So if whatever position you find yourself, pull your weight. Let your daughter see what you're doing. You are passing a silent message. Don't be the one that's you are late to work. You do your work haphazardly. You just do anyhow. You are making it, and then you get away with it. What you are telling your daughter is that it's okay to be haphazard. It's okay to be anyhow. She's not going to build capacity that way. She won't ever build capacity that way. So don't forget, I told us. I said the mind of a girl. Fix the mind of a girl. You are fixed her life. Don't follow rubbish people on social media. Don't, please. Your girls are watching. Your girls are watching. They're watching. They're watching. But rather, follow people that encourage them. People that make them think of, okay, what more? What next? Right now, those are all the people I have in my life. People that can, okay, what next? What more? What next? What more? There's no time to just be dilly-dallying and then dilly-dallying rather, and then girls are just doing anyhow. It bothers me a lot. I said 11:30 yesterday. I saw they were not teenage girls, 13, smoking in public park. You begin to, I don't know whether I will understand these things, but it disturbs me a lot. So please, can we make a difference in the life of our girls? Can we? The next one we're going to talk about, I said, bailing house should be far and in between. Yeah. If you have a boy, please rule out bailout completely. That means coming to their rescue. If you have a boy, rule it out. Don't ever come to the rescue of your boy. He messes up, let him fix the mess up. But for your girl, maybe far and in between. Because if you keep rescuing them, they would never be able to stand up to that thing. They will never. So bailout should be far and in between. This morning, I was talking to I always like to say, it's in the little things. I said to my daughter, I said, you know what? This is your armpit that I will say, scrub, you will not scrub. It's until somebody tells you in school that you are smelling. That's when you're going to take it serious. And my sister was telling me, excuse me, say, go and bathe. I said, better. I said, I've been teaching her to bathe since 6. She's 9 now. I'll still be teaching her to bathe. Come on, I have nothing to do with my time. It's as simple as that. It's easy for us to just fix it for them. Fix it for them. Fix it. Their parents, can we not make it so often? Because if we keep doing that, they will never know how to do things excellently. And they will never build capacity that way. Bailout. I didn't say don't rescue as it were, because she's just a girl. And she's not just a girl. What did I just say? She's not just a girl. But don't make it a lifestyle. Don't make it a practice. Because do you want to make it a practice? Your girl is thinking, okay, so when I make a mess, somebody can come and fix it for me. Do you know what that means? Do you know what it means to grow up with that kind of mindset? So bailouts should be far and in between. Don't be quick to rescue your girls. Don't be quick to fix everything for them. I'd rather ask them, how do you think we can do this? What do you think we can do? How can we come out of this? So brainstorm together. That's how to build capacity. That's what I should have said. Brainstorm together instead of bailing out. Brainstorm together instead of bailing out. Anything else just for, what's it called now? School work and this, that. My friend is on this stream. She's watching me. I could do not. So go and do it. I'm facing my life. Go and face your own. I'm facing my life. Go and face your own. Yeah. Yes. Helping them do assignments. This is part of what we're talking about. It's different if they really do not know it. But even if they really do not know it, can you be like, okay, how can we do it? You were taught in class. Do you want to go back to the examples? That's just it. You're not being mean. Well, I'm so sorry, but that's it. I don't put mouth in her. She cannot even come and ask me because she knows the mommy mathematics are. So it's because you know it. That's why you're bailing your house. Yes, it's because you know the mathematics. So rather brainstorm together. Rather brainstorm to get together. How can we do this? How can we get out of this? That is how to be. So that when you're not there, they don't, they don't, the idea is you don't want a girl that sits down expecting people to come and bail her out all the time. You don't want a girl that sits down and expect, see, if that's how you're going to, see, if that's how you're going to raise your girls, there will be liabilities for life. For life, there will be. This past 2023 was one of the, and I made up money about certain. They said, you know what, there's some things I will never do because is it woman up? They say, yeah. Teach girls to woman up. Teach them to woman up. And how are they going to woman up if you keep bailing them out? If you keep fixing everything for them, you can't keep fixing things for your girl and then you keep expecting them to build capacity. They will never do it. You're joking. You're joking. It's not going to happen. So let things go. What's the word now? Let things go awire. Then let them learn how to fix it. Yeah. Let them sort their what's it called? Let them sort their lunchbox. Let them sort their uniform by themselves. Let them, as long as it's age appropriate, let them do this. Don't fix everything for them. If not for circumstances, I don't hire for my child again. I don't. If you like, burn it. You buy another clothes. So don't do everything for them. You incapacitate them like that. You do. You just raise a child that depends on everybody for everything. You don't want to do that to your girl. It's not a nice place to be. Have you seen people that absolutely cannot take charge of their lives? This is where it starts. Because everything mommy does for them, everything daddy does for them. Don't do that. All right, let's go on. Then the next thing, teach them to take charge of their life and circumstances. This is so similar to what I just talked about. Teach them. I tell my daughter, yeah, I say, you know what something happens to me. I'm not saying something will happen to me, but the fact is that can something not happen? Honestly, I'm not being pessimistic, neither am I being, but I'm just saying that things do happen. So teach them to take charge of their life, at least at that their age, that their level. I'm not saying they should have everything figured out. I'm not saying they should have all of the answers, but at that stage, at that level, they should be able to take charge. They should. Your daughter is 13. Your daughter is 12. She's 9. She's 10. There should be a level of what she can do without your involvement. For example, I just give you an example. There are a lot of other things I've put for example, another thing I don't do is I don't put my mouth in what she wears. It's not my business. All I know is that, of course, the standard of dressing in our family. We don't dress and then you just dress anyhow. We can't dress anyhow. As long as I personally do not like gowns, but she loves gowns. So just look away. I just carry my face. And if she wants to go to church on Sunday, she likes to wear, this bullish. And unfortunately, the environment where we are right now, you can't just wear those kind of things anymore. But notwithstanding that, she manages to put herself together. I don't put my mouth. What am I trying to do? I'm trying to let her take charge of her life and circumstances. Simple. It is in the little things that now snowballs into the big things. That's what I do. But the thing is that you know how we dress. You can't dress anyhow. So whatever you want to wear is your business. So that she will really combine it. Or then it's that me, I have cut my hair. So you can't come and say, mommy. So she does whatever she does. What am I trying to do? I'm trying to let her take charge of her life and circumstances. It may be like you're trying to no, but I know that there are times that's gonna come that it's gonna be just you. I tell her often. I really tell her often. So, what happens if anything happens? Can you move from here? That is how to build capacity. Let them take charge of their life, their circumstance, in that little whatever. Let them lay their bed by themselves. Let them arrange their space. And you don't mind that it's not perfect. Don't mind. It's not going to be perfect. They're just, teenagers after all. But let them do something. Let them know that they're in charge of their own life, their situation, their circumstances. You know what? That's how to build capacity in them. And then as they're growing, they know that, okay, I'm alone in this. How am I going to think my way through? How am I going to? So that if they just come to you, they will not come to you for that thing I call guidance. I have gone to my mom. My mom is 63 or 64. I've gone to her for guidance even this year. I knew what I wanted to do, but I just wanted guidance. And that's just what we're talking about. So please don't be quick to, don't take over their life. Don't take over their life. Don't. In as much as you can. I know parents, we want everything perfect. We want our child to go to school and let me tell you, if you don't clean your shoe, that's how you go to school. That's how you go to school. I can just, okay, you cannot help, because that's what I try to do. You cannot help them and be like, okay, what else do you think is remaining for you to be done? So she'll remember. Do you understand? So to an extent, the child has a say what's happening in her life. The child has a say. That is it. You're building capacity. What have you talked about now? I said, number one, let them accept new challenges. Number two, I said, build in them the success mentality, which is leaving a place or a person better than they met them. Then I said, build in them the savior mentality. Let your daughter know that we are waiting for her. Let her know that the person that's going to bring the drugs for the next disease that's going to come is going to come from your daughter. Let them possibilize their mindsets. Let them watch documentaries of girls their age. That's what I told my girl just yesterday. Let them watch documentaries of girls their age doing big things. That's another way to open the mind of a girl. That's another way. That's another way to open their mind. So let them know that they are waiting for, the world is waiting for them. So they can't afford to just be doing anyhow, be behaving anyhow, or do how everybody is doing. The world is waiting for them. Building them that savior mentality. Then I said, extol their competencies. If your girl is doing something that is doing well, please go and acknowledge it today. Please acknowledge it today, not tomorrow. Acknowledge it that you do this thing so well. So well. And then you now work on building the one that is not so, what you want. Then I said, invest in their mind. This is the most important of everything I've said about today. Because this is what will make the difference between your girl and the girl that just messing up. Trust me. The quality of their mind. Because it's how she thinks in her mind, is how she will take herself. Is how she will carry herself. As she thinks in his heart. Yeah? So easy. So invest in their mind, please. Courses on purity, courses on sexuality, courses on capability, courses on anything you see that can enrich the mind of your girl. Please don't complain. Don't complain. Don't say they just want to collect our money. Please don't say that. It is very, 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 very unintelligent to say that. Say they just want to collect your money. Really? Really? Don't forget, I told you, once you teach your girls to be value driven, money will follow. It's because those people are dishing out value. That's why we're giving them money. So that's how to make your girl see that for you to make a difference, then you have to give value. So please invest in their mind. Invest in their mind. It's very important. There's a beautified capacity. Beautify it. Let them see it, even the quality of the life that even you are living. Let them see it. Let them be proud of you. Before let them be proud of you. That's how to beautify. My mommy is this and she's doing it so well. Do you understand what I am saying? Not that everything, I don't know. Beautiful capacity for them. Then bailing out should be far and in between. I've not said, I know that there are times that your girl will really be in a fix. I know that. I appreciate that. But for the ones that they can fix, please let them fix it. Don't fix everything for them. Then I said, teach them to take charge of their life and circumstances in the little things. Lay their bed, arrange their wardrobe, anyhow they want to do it. That's taking charge. It's not in the big things. Take charge of their life and circumstances. Then finally, teach them to build daily habits of greatness. This is so sweet. Daily habits of greatness. Do we know what those daily habits of greatness is? Starting their day well, laying their bed, doing their shoelace, sweeping their room, tidying their space. Those are daily habits. It's not in the big things. Teach them daily habits of greatness, because you know what? It is how they do one thing. That's how they will do the next thing and the next thing and the next thing. It's really that simple. So daily habits. So don't let slothfulness be a way of life for them. Don't let dirtiness be a way of life for them. Don't let what you don't like be a way of life for them. So encourage them. and insist upon it. Daily habit of greatness. That thank you, that excuse me, that please. Those little things, those are the daily habits of greatness. It's not in the gigantic that we're thinking it is. Because you know what? How they do one thing is how they're going to do every other thing. It's very important. And don't forget, I told you, the mind of a girl, once you fix the mind of a girl, then you have fixed her life. And that's what I like to leave you with this evening. Fix the mind of a girl, fix the life of a girl. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go and put that on my status. I think it rhymes, yeah? Now I'm dishing out quotes. So, dear parents, I hope you have learned something. And beyond learning something, I hope that there is that one thing that resonates with you in this time, in this stream. And that one thing they're going to make a difference on, start working on. And then if you have not bought that book, go and buy it. That's the first book. Others are coming. So if you don't buy this one, when are you going to buy the next one? So it's on Seller, it's on Amazon. Just click the title. Good Etiquette, a girl's pathway to excellence. It's going to come up. If you want to add copy, you have to reach us. Let's say that can be arranged for you. But for now, Amazon Seller, it's there. For every girl, if you're raising a girl, you need that book. Trust me. No matter the age, young, teenage, between, you need it. Yeah. That will be all for today. Thank you for always joining me. Once again, my name is Funmilola Williams. I am the lead coach at the Inform That Reform Teachers Academy. It's an academy calling for girls. Calling for girls. Girls are my weakness. I have no apologies about girls. Yeah, I'll be your face in your way, in your face, and everything next week. And I'm grateful that you always come. I don't take it for granted. Trust me. And don't forget, when you fix the mind of a girl, you fix the life of a girl. Thank you, and I'll be here next week. Bye bye.